My name is Rafael. I am from Denver, Colorado. I'm an American Studies major with a concentration in race and ethnicity, and I studied Portuguese here at Wesleyan. So my first language was Spanish, English being my second language. And so learning Portuguese, I think once you know a language, it comes easier to you. I also did take Latin for a semester here at Wesleyan and Italian. I studied abroad in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro specifically, and I decided to study in Brazil because I had taken Portuguese here at Wesleyan and I had fallen in love with the language, and I wanted to be challenged in my language learning, and I also wanted to bridge a sort of disconnect that exists between Spanish speakers and Portuguese speakers because of the language difference. Another reason had to do with the race and ethnic history of Brazil. It has been called a racial utopia. And as an American Studies major with a concentration in race and ethnicity, I found that to be a little hard to believe, especially with the history of Brazil, with the fact that it was the last country in the Western Hemisphere to abolish slavery. So I was definitely interested in learning more about that and deconstructing that. There were 5 levels of Portuguese in the program that I was doing, in the school that I was doing, and I ended up going up to level 4 when I got to Brazil. And so I was more knowledgeable of Portuguese than a lot of the other students that were in the program. And so just having that leg up, thanks to Wesleyan, was super helpful. I was able to communicate better. The classes that we took, because I did already speak Portuguese at a higher level, we were able to learn more about the culture and a lot of slang as opposed to the grammar behind that. We would watch soap operas in class and kind of deconstruct that and like what was happening. And so taking Portuguese here at Wesleyan, especially an accelerated course, really did help me in my time in Brazil. I think knowing different languages is very good, especially as we head into an already globalized world. Being able to connect different countries and different languages, I think is really important for a lot of companies and businesses right now. And I think that knowing Portuguese is definitely going to help me in my endeavors. I think that speaking a different language really opens doors for you to travel to different places than you would otherwise. I think that having a different language under your belt and being able to go to these places and really put yourself in that uncomfortable position of not really speaking the language 100% really helped me grow as a person, especially socially. I have a hard time speaking to people in public, so that was kind of twofold when speaking to people in public and then speaking it in a language that I wasn't 100% in. And then with an accent that was obviously not Brazilian, I think really helped me grow as a person. And when I came back, I could just see it in the way I acted, in the way I held myself, and the way I spoke in public to people. And I do really suggest you take a language, especially at Wesleyan.